Paarl-based Pioneer Foods is a food and beverage producer which owns or licenses household brands such as Sasco, Ceres, Heinz and Pepsi. It was hit hard in 2010 by fines related to bread price fixing in the Western Cape. It has a market cap of 13 billion rand, a price-to-earnings ratio of 19 and a dividend yield of 1.5%. I'll throw Pioneer Foods to you, Stefan. What do you make of the company right now?
Oh, geez, facing headwinds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you just mentioned the fines that they had. They're coming through that now. It looks as though the bread business is stabilizing a little bit with their Sasco brand. Overall, I just don't, in comparison to Tiger Brands and AVI, I don't like the Pioneer basket of goods as much as I do the other two. So I always prefer the other two to them. I don't like beverages. You just have this elephant in the room, Coca-Cola, that just dominates the pricing there. So you don't really have pricing power. So, yeah, I don't know. I just don't like their basket of goods.
Well, he doesn't seem too. Well, he's not pretty positive on Pioneer.
The Ceres business is the one they make the little boxes of juice and so on, and that's not bad because it's all it doesn't require a fresh cold chain, you know. So I don't dislike that. The Bacomo stuff is quite good, and then it's Heinz and Pepsi that have got sort of manufacturing relationships with Pioneer. Look, again, there's that big footprint of grains-based business in the Western Cape, and obviously Sasco Sam let himself down badly back in 2010. So I'm not sure. They've also got a management team, so they had an enormous change of the board. Basically, Carp Agri, which is the PSG boys, basically booted out all the old codgers that were on the board, all the old farmers and all the others that had been sitting there presiding over the sort of competition issue in a very unhelpful way. Now, I guess they're going to look at unlocking value and where to take it. The CEO, Andre Hanekom, has announced that he's going to be leaving.
That's next year.
So you can see the share price is drifting a little bit. I guess it needs to kind of capture the imagination of the market again. But it's not a bad business by any means. It's got reasonable margins, but it's also on a 20 PE. So I agree with Stefan. There are other top companies out there, so this one looks to me a little bit like the sort of ignored cousin for the moment.
So hot or not on it?
No, not hot for now.
Stefan?
No, not hot. But if you have a very long term, this is probably the contrarian buy that you can have where they can expand their margins if they really get their ship in order. But at this stage, no, I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt.
So two not hots on Pioneer.